we're all about just finding bands that play music that we think is really good and needs to be heard, and that we appreciate and that we're fans of, and it doesn't matter if they've never played a show or they've played 10 shows or whatever.
Right.
I don't know, we're just all about making sure music that deserves to be heard is heard, you know.
That's awesome. That's what it's all about. We have Florida Music Fest coming up locally here in Orlando, and like a lot of bands showcasing in front of the music industry.
Yeah.
What is kind of your recommendation to bands that are trying to make it?
Just to go out and tour. It's really, I mean, there's a fine line, because when you get to a certain point, you're going to want to start to tour smarter, you know, when you get to a certain point. But I mean, when you're first starting out, I say get a van, hit the road, try to play as many shows as you can, anywhere, sleep at people's houses, sleep in your van.
Right.
It's a struggle, you know what I mean? But I think our fans, like Pepper fans, are some of the most loyal fans, and like we thank God for them every day, and the shows the energy is just always ridiculous and off the hook, and I think that's definitely a direct attribute of the fact that we do like 150 to 200 shows a year.
That's awesome.
And we come, for instance, we come and see Orlando like 3 times a year, you know what I mean? And I think it just, I don't know, I know people appreciate that, and we appreciate the people that appreciate that. It's definitely a two-way street, you know, it's definitely not one-sided.
Right.
Being in a band that tours and you know what I mean, having that responsibility to your fans and whatnot. So I don't know, I just think coming out and seeing them shows a genuine side of a band, you know?
Right.
You know, not just, we're going to release this huge hit record and we're going to do a tour and we'll see you guys later kind of thing, you know?
Right,
it's
exactly.
It's not so much of a flash in the pan, it's more of a solid foundation, I think, that you build by touring a lot.
And that's why you build the best fans, by showing them appreciation.
I think, I don't know, I can't give you like the scientific breakdown of how it works, but if I was to bet my money, I would say it's definitely from touring a lot. That's where you get those loyal fans, and like I said, it's just a two-way street, you know.
Right.
I mean, the band's, you know, sacrificing by touring so much, but I mean, you know, that's what it's all about, and that's what needs to happen. And
right.
And
it's all about giving it up and
working
for your dream.
Nothing good comes easy, you know. So.
Right. That's cool. You guys have been on like a lot of cool tours, like with 311, Snoop Dogg, now you're on tour with Flog Molly.
Yeah, we've been thankful.
If you could put together your ultimate dream tour with anyone, like dead or alive, what would it be and why?
Well, I'm a drummer, so I gotta say Led Zeppelin, but with John Bonham alive, because I mean, he's like, I know everyone says it, but he truly is the greatest drummer to ever walk the face of the earth.
Right.
And so Led Zeppelin, Tupac.
Nice, that'd be a cool tour.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then us, and then Pacifier, which is also one of the Law Records' finest right here from Georgia. Pacifier, and the Supervillains.
That'd be
big festival
tour.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Nice. As I told you earlier, like Rock for Hunger deals with helping the homeless, helping kids in poverty. What do you think music can do to make a difference?
First of all, I want to say a great job with all that, because I mean, there's so much bullshit out there, you know what I mean, that can be easily helped if people just think alike and get on the same page, you know what I mean. But I think the greatest thing about music is, like I was telling you earlier, is it's such a good vehicle for any kind of message you want to purvey, you know what I mean. As far as Pepper goes, we're not so much of like a message band where we're trying to make this sort of a statement with our music. We're just more about having fun, and we want people to come to our show and forget about all the bullshit and forget about their problems and just have a good time and party, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of those good sides of rock and roll, or whatever you want to call it. So, but the fact is that people gravitate towards music, and I mean, especially for something like helping out, you know, the homeless and whatnot, it's the best vehicle for it, because even if people aren't even going to a concert like Rock for Hunger, because maybe they don't even know it's for homeless people, you know what I mean? But the fact that their favorite band's playing there, or a band they like's playing there, they're gonna go, and whatever the message is that you or anyone that's doing good cause, I mean, Jack Johnson's a huge one with like the environment and whatnot. Whether or not they know they're going for that, they're gonna get the message one way or another. So I think that's probably the first thing I really think of that's a really positive and effective side of the music. You know, being a messenger for anything good like that.
That's very cool. Do you have any last words for the people in Orlando, the volunteers of Rock for Hunger, anybody out listening?
No, as far as Orlando goes, though, just like, I mean, with O-Rock, with the people people here. Like, I just can't believe how long you've supported us, and like, thank you. And it's amazing. Like, a couple of the bands that are on this tour, like Iration, the first band they're actually playing right now, they are from the Big Island, and you know they come here. And, I mean, first thing we tell them was like, Florida is basically one of the first places outside of Hawaii to do really good for us, and that started happening in like the early 2000s, like 2001, 2002, with like the first Warped Tours, and you look now, it's 2008, and you know what I mean, it's as strong as ever. I mean, you're gonna look at the crowd tonight, it's like strong as ever. So
that's awesome.
The fact that all you guys are growing with us as a band is just, we're so grateful, and we'll never not appreciate it. So. And check out the new album too on Law Records.
Yeah.
Pink Crustaceans and Good Vibrations.
Tell everyone where they can find the music and the record label.
Well, it'll be basically the hub to everything is pepperlive.com, which is all one word, pepperlive.com. And you got the links to the Law Records site, to all the MySpaces and all that. And then July 22nd is the new record, and that's followed by the Pepper and Slightly Stupid tour, which will run all through August in those bigger type venues. And yeah, so go get those tickets early because it's going to be a hot one.
Nice.
Coming in hot this summer. We don't have a name for the tour yet, but we're working on it, and it's going to be a good one. But and then the CD will be everywhere, you know, iTunes, whatever. Download it, just listen to it. We don't care as long as you're listening. We love you.
Very cool. Well, thanks again for your time.
Yeah, no worries. We appreciate your time.
Look forward to seeing you guys again. And
yeah,
thanks.
And keep up with that good cause, man. That's good shit. I love to hear that.
Thanks a lot, man.
Right on.
All right, peace.
All right.